Hey Scorpio, welcome to Larissa Lily Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Scorpio. And as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Scorpio, excuse my energy. It's just the retrogrades are hitting me so hard. So bear with me, but we're going to get into your reads right away. And honestly, all I feel is this energy of disappointment. But I think you're staying optimistic here. There's a lot of understanding that's coming from this connection, the separation of this connection, and there's just been too much conflict. So I think what I feel is mainly an energy of disappointment. So let's see what Spirit wants to add in terms of how to reflect on what's happening and, you know, the energies. Yeah, I felt this. Children. Some of you, your person has children. The soulmate. Yeah. And then release your ex. So some of you have released this person. This is where the disappointment is, because it feels like it's right, but then there's other things that are interfering around this connection. So engagement, yep, and passion. I think there's a lot of passion with this person. I think this really could have gone to the next level, or it really fails, but something with children interferes the connection. A lot of you, this person has children with someone else, and that's the ex that comes up too. So let's get into, you know, it probably interferes with them prioritizing. There is a battle. This is where the conflict may be a conflict of interest sometimes in terms of their emotions and guilt of giving time, and time could be an issue here. All right, this is a lot. I'm not going to take this, Spirit, but let's get into this. So patience and planning, Seven of Pentacles. I think you're just patient, being hopeful here. I don't feel like there's any really big decisions at this moment. Yeah, positive movement forward. You're just kind of focusing, putting your energy elsewhere. Magician energy. You're very aware. And again, I just feel energetically you're attracting other things. Prosperity begins, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And then sacral chakra. I just feel very low energy. This to me is the passion, the sexual chemistry, the missing. I also feel I feel this cord. I feel there's a cord with this person. So that's where the disappointment comes in. So let's see, give me more of this positive movement forward. Four of Wands. So obviously wanting a beginning, Five of Pentacles in the bottom. And I think you're just focusing on your stability and not the, you know, the separation or the conflict. Give me more of this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles again with the Five of Swords. So you're not focusing on the conflict, right? You've shifted your energy as you would, Scorpio. You guys know how to kind of switch it on and off. And although there's conflict, you're still kind of optimistic of maybe things resolving. Right now, it's a feeling of disappointment. And like I said, for a lot of you, I feel this cord. There's still a cord here. Yeah, like a disappointment here. This to me, Five of Cups. It's just disappointment. Give me more of this Magician energy. So Magician, I feel there's an energy of being able to talk things out and work it out. Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups. There will be an emotional exchange. But also this also reflects working through, there's children involved, right? So some of you, it is Page, the awareness that their hands are full and there are more than one person in this relationship, which brings the conflict. And there are a lot of things that need to be put in perspective when it comes to this connection. Game more of this Prosperity begins. So definitely seeing things from a different perspective. And I do feel holding on to this connection. We do have the Devil and the Queen. I don't feel it's time for yet the two of you to get back yet. Some of you, this is the sexual energy. I also feel probably there's a need to, there's a moment of thinking back about the words that were exchanged. And so there is kind of like a guilt to me, I feel, with this Devil energy and the Queen of Swords of the words that were spoken. So let's get more on this Devil. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles, Judgment, and the 5 of Wands. So the conflict, right? The fight about 6 of Cups, probably children's situations. There's a lot to understand here. And I feel like there's just been conflict in terms of common ground, understanding, and it just brings conflict in the relationship, arguments. But I feel this time is someone's really like sitting with themselves, and this is a replay of what happened. To me, this is a replay of the events, of the fights and the conflict, and how this can be worked out somehow. There's just an energy. Give me more of this sacral, by the sacral chakra. So you've got Magician showing up again, 9 of Cups, 2 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. Again, this wishing, you know, I do feel this cord and a willingness. So Magician's here, which Magician is the willingness to work out. And I think this is where it's in question, because there's no movement with this 2 of Wands. So maybe not being able to see. Sometimes there's ego involved, and I feel there's an energy of just like someone being a little stubborn with time when it comes to this sacral energy, and meaning there's just a lot of passion, which the passion, the interference of probably coordinating and planning around children makes it very difficult, and then they go back into their ego and say this isn't working out. So to me, this is why the patience and planning is here. This is something that it's a waiting game. There's no decision that can be made here. There's the World, 10 of Pentacles, and Judgment. Again, about this 7 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles. Can it be worked out, right? I mean, there is an opportunity to have a relationship with someone, right? Moving to higher levels of commitment. Obviously, there's already a family involved, but how does it work out? But then there's also, do I walk away? So what I'm picking up is just someone who's not ready to make a decision at the moment, but is definitely perceiving things in a very different perspective. You guys can be dealing with the Gemini, Capricorn, air sign, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, I want to see what the blockages are for this connection. What are the blockages? Your home is in the stars. So that being a blockage is more of the recognition of you. And this is what I'm saying. You're focusing more on your stability. So you know what you want, Scorpio. You know what you want. And I feel this is about really coming home to yourself. Putting things in perspective right now. And again, what does this home mean? All right, so what is the guidance for Scorpio? Yeah, learning. Exactly. This is really what I can't, there's no pinpointing of how this will pan out, because this is really a time of reflection, learning, time to reflect on your life lessons. What you have been through is coming to perspective. That's why the Hanged Man is here. You know, a replay of the fights, a replay that's just perspective is needed here, and new ways of looking at things are now being shown. And I do feel that this is just a time of reflection here. I'm going to get one more guidance for you here, Scorpio. And then you have release. Your body is a garden, but you've let others plant flowers in your lungs. They grow while you gasp for air. Cut them off so you can breathe again. So there's probably old ways of viewing things that are not allowing growth. And so they need to be cut off so we can breathe again and think more clear. So again, this may be a release for some of you of the relationship, or an actual time to look at things from a different perspective and release old ways of looking at things and embracing the way Spirit is trying to show you a new way of looking at things. Because remember, it's about how to create this home you actually want for your life, right? As a human in this continuation of living out this human experience here on earth. So Scorpio, this is your read. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency, but remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to turn you into the next message. Bye.